Bobby, C-Dub, Haize, we all in the building today, and we're going to talk about players not named Justin Fields that we expect to make the biggest leaps in 2023. We're going to get into it all and more right after this.
Now tuned in to Chicago Bears Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bears news and content.
All right, fellas, man, we're going to give our players that we want to see the most from, considering that we had a lot of young players last season. It stands to reason that some players are going to take some leaps for us next season. You guys want to start with offense or you want to start with defense?
Let's start with the offense.
I'll go offense.
Nothing wrong with that. Who wants to take it away first?
I'll take it away first. When I looked at this list, this was a great topic, by the way, from Drip. I wanted to pick a couple players that could really decide the season for the Bears. That can, if they play well, that'll be how well the Bears play. As they go, the Bears go. Okay. So I'm gonna start with the security blanket. When you think of security blanket, you think of Kirk Cousins. He got Justin Jefferson. You think about Patrick Mahomes, he got Kelsey, and so on. You know what I'm saying? It's not relegated to a wide receiver or a tight end. So when I look at this team, I see three possibilities for a security blanket. The obvious one is be DJ Moore. You got Chase Claypool. He's big in size, but the two main culprits that it could be is Darnell Mooney and Cole Kmet. But I'm not gonna put that much pressure. I ain't pick him. I ain't gonna put that much. I ain't gonna put that much pressure on Darnell Mooney because I'm on his ass already. I'm gonna say Cole Kmet gonna have a big step up in season. Now you might say Cole Kmet had a big jump last season because he didn't score any touchdowns to last season. He's finished with like 500 yards, 7 TDs. I expect an even bigger output from Cole Kmet next season. Those yards and those receptions and the touchdowns gonna grow, and watch the Bears offense exceed as well. The second one is going to be a surprise for y'all. I'm gonna go into the trenches because this is the most important for the Bears. And if this ain't together, the season ain't shit. Gabe Davis got to come into this team, and he got to make another jump. I know everybody think he the best guard. Some people think he the best guard in the NFL. But now he's
Nate Davis.
Yeah, Nate.
Oh, my bad. I put.
I'm about to say, wait, did we get somebody that?
Nate Davis, my fault.
The mimosas go hard at brunch, huh, bro? You was going hard on the mimosas.
Oh, bro. Tequila sunrise.
Oh, bro. But Nate Davis, he gonna be dealing with three very young players in Jenkins and
that's fair.
Darnell Wright and what's the other kid name?
Braxton
Braxton Jones. And Cody Whitehead's there too, but I'm not gonna be looking for him for leadership. I'm looking at Nate Davis. So it'll be Nate Davis and Cole Kmet. These two peak players have good seasons. Watch the Chicago Bears succeed this upcoming season.
It's not bad. I don't hate those picks at all. Don't hate them at all. Bobby, what you got?
Man, I'm going first and foremost. I'm going with first is Braxton Jones. I'm going with him. Solid first season, but I believe he need to solidify his spot and supplant himself into the future, the now and the future for the Chicago Bears. I think that, there was some talks of saying that he might move out to the right, the right tackle spot. Mm-hmm. I think he need to go in and solidify his spot and say, no, I got Justin Fields blindside and I'm a left tackle legit. I came out of the 5th round. I need to be good. So that's the first person. The next person that needs to make this jump is Dropsy Vegas Jones. He needs to make a leap. He needs to make a leap simply because all offseason, training camp, all that, leading into last season, you said everything that made sense in the media. Y'all calling me old, but y'all ain't going to call me old when I run past you, bro. And you cost us some games, too, by muffing punts.
Yes.
You got to come out here. At least
2.
Bro. So you got to at least come out here, make up for that, and at least give yourself an opportunity so you can have a couple years in the Bears uniform, bro. Because you came in old and you blew it. You got to make up for that, bro. You got to be the 4th receiver for the Chicago Bears. Otherwise, if I'm the coach, you're gonna be up out of here. That's just me, though. So that's my two: Braxton Jones and Vegas Jones. The Joneses.
The Joneses.
The Joneses.
The Joneses.
Bro.
I agree with you guys on Braxton Jones. I think Braxton Jones had a lot of promise last season. He came in as a rookie, got picked on early on, but by the end of the season, Braxton Jones looked really solid. But he needs to take that leap, especially in protecting the weak side of Justin Fields. He has to step up. It's no questions about it. You got improvements all around you. They moved probably our best overall offensive lineman and Tevin Jenkins next to you. Last season, he was the best one last season. We got Nate Davis now on the right side. He's going to help Darnell Wright over on that side. But Braxton Jones stepping up and having a big season and firmly implanting himself is just like, no, this left tackle spot is mine for the next 5 to 8 years. That's what type of performance we need from Braxton Jones this season. And then as far as my second one, I was actually going to go Darnell Mooney, but then I'm like, listen, we've been very heavy. C-Dub's already killed Darnell Mooney a couple times, but I'm actually going to go different. I'm going to go Khalil Herbert. That's not to say that he had a bad season. You come in as the de facto running back one. And we already know you got two people that's gunning for your spot. Dante Foreman came in and said he didn't come here not to start. You got Roshan Johnson that many Bears fans is already anointing as our future number one running back, and rightfully so. Khalil Herbert has to step up. David Montgomery was a beast, and he softened up the opposing defenses for you a little bit. You ain't getting that benefit now. You coming in, you're going to be lining up, unless he does lose the starting position in training camp, but you need to step up. We need to see you make a major leap, not only in how you run, but also finally becoming a weapon in that passing game, because you have been in the passing game for the most part of your career. It's been a net zero. We need more from you now. Because you got two dogs behind you that is ready to pass you up. If you not go, pass protection, and being a weapon in the passing game. If you can't do that, you're gonna be right back at second string because you got two dogs that is ready to take that position from you, fam.
Oh man, I think that's a great choice too, Khalil Herbert. I think he under the most pressure. I mean, not like pressure from like outside. I mean inside, because those two guys, like you said, they on your ass. You better get your shit together, bro. Better get it together fast.
The crazy thing is too, like that's a great pick too, Haize, because Roshan, he a former quarterback. So he got the cerebral and the intelligence to understand offense, like at a different level.
And to pick up defenses. Like, exactly. Imagine having a running back that can pick up schemes of the defense like a quarterback can. That's next level, bro.
That is next level. What you think of like a LaDainian?
I think we're gonna see some flea flickers too.
He throwing some passes now.
I don't nothing down the field, one or two. Especially while we have those two tight ends, you can absolutely use him as in the flea flicker to pass to those tight ends, bro.
Yeah, man, and he already behind in a lot of phases. Like he's not as good as Roshan pass protection, like we just stated. And I don't think he catches the ball as good as Roshan out of the backfield as well. So I hope he's been doing some practice on the offseason. I hope so.
He need to get it together. He need to get it. Before we get into the defense, let's see what the comment section has said about the offensive guys so far. We got the General Brandon L. Jet in the building. He says Brisker, Claypool, and Cole Kmet. Claypool and Cole Kmet, definitely. I think Cole Kmet, I think he's going to naturally rise up just like we saw last year. That's why I didn't necessarily put him on my list, but we absolutely need him to be a weapon as well. And Chase Claypool, hey, bro, you gotta show. And again, I understand why it wasn't all on him. He came into a situation he did not expect to end up being the de facto number one when Darnell Mooney went down. But we need to see something from Claypool as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
This man Brandon is hilarious.
Travis says Claypool, Jenkins, Fields. Yeah, that's what we said because we all know Fields is that's the number one guy who needs to step up. But we said everybody but Fields. This is what we're talking about here. Brandon LJ, Gabe Davis, Nate Davis, Sammy Davis Jr., Viola Davis. Fucking man.
I'm trying to tell you, Brandon Jet.
That's hilarious.
He's
King
funny.
Booker World says need Whitehair to come back in Pro Bowl form. Hey man, that'll be great for us.
For real.
And then we got Greg says Claypool, Kmet, and Gordon. How you feeling about that one, Bobby? What the hell is he doing?
I don't even know. Something happened. But I'm with it, man. I think defensively, Gordon, he definitely needs to continue to take another leap for sure. But I ain't mad at the Claypool pick either, because Claypool, like you stated, man, and we seen some games to where he was out there complaining on the sideline, doing like that. So, and Justin Fields had to, get him right. So and it's been reported that they all been working out with Justin Fields now. So let's get right.
For sure. We got a super chat from B Macy says, "What up, fellas? We need help at center." Hey, listen, I think Cody Whitehair is going to do damn good, and don't overlook Doug Kramer as well, who got injured in training camp last season. I think they think highly of Doug Kramer and his ability to play center for us as well. I think we'll be serviceable at the center this upcoming year. What do you guys think?
Definitely gonna be better than Mustafa. Hey, Ravens fans, good luck. Good luck.
They picked him up. Lamar Jackson. They pay him all that money and then put Musty in front of him.
Can you imagine all the money Lamar Jackson signed for? We'd be like, bet we got more protection for you. We brought in Sam Mustafa.
He's like, what?
That's crazy.
We might want to renegotiate after that for sure.
Absolutely. Brandon, now this is the last one before we get into the defense. Brandon, now just a shout out to the Joneses and Gabe Davis. That's hilarious, bro. Thank y'all for the super chat. But all right, fellas, let's run back. Defense. Who do we expect to make a leap on the defensive side of the ball this year?
I looked at this as the same way as I looked at the offense, and I think that these two players perform well, the Bears would do well as a whole. So
okay.
I'm going to go into the defensive backfield because everybody thinks that the defensive backfield is a foregone conclusion that they're going to be pretty good. Mm-hmm. But it's predicated on this. Jaquan Brisker has to have a Pro Bowl season this year. He has to. And I think that it's possible that he can do that. I think he led the team in sacks last season. He's great in coverage. He's good in coverage. But he's great down in the box, making tackles inside the box.
That's fair.
I think he's a perfect complement to Eddie Jackson because he's the roamer. So he's going to be out there. He's dangerous, ball hawk. But I'm going to go with first Jaquan Brisker. And I got very good confidence in him that he's going to take a big leap. Second is, I just don't see an edge rusher, even though my co-host schooled me on what this defense is predicated, and it's predicated on pressure up the middle. But I still think we're going to need an edge rusher to put pressure on the quarterback. So I'm going to just go ahead and throw it to Dominique Robinson. I think that he showed the most promise out of all the pass rushers, if there are any promise at all, being that Jaquan Brisker led the team in sacks. But I like what he did. He had a lot of quarterback pressures, especially when the old guard was here, when you had to Roquan Smith and Robert Quinn was here. When he came off the bench, he was really, really good. So I'm going to go with Dominique Robinson.
Bro, I ain't mad at it. On the defensive side, for me, the first one up and the main man up is Jalen Johnson. Bro, you've been here long enough. You want to get paid. You got to come out. You know what I'm saying? We know 3 years. You've been, what a lot of people has called the de facto number one cornerback for the Chicago Bears. But you only got one interception. I think that Eberflus wants his cornerbacks to be physical. He wants them to be able to create plays. So I think Jalen Johnson has to be that guy to come out here and create plays and get more interceptions. You know what I'm saying? And plus, it was an up and down season last year. And now you putting out videos that you're working on your footwork, you're working on your hips, trying to get your hips together and trying to work out as a defensive back. So you number one on my list. You gotta take another leap. You got to, if you want to be the de facto number one for the Chicago Bears. Number two, I'm going Dominique Robinson. You coming off that edge, man. We had a lot of promise. We was hyping you up. We was calling for you to get more reps, more plays and all that. And you got more plays, more reps and all that, and you ain't do shit. So we got to get it together, man. You said you've been in interviews saying that you've been working with trainers. You've been working on your hand placement. You've been working on your power, your strength. We need to see it, and we need to put it on wax now. So he needs to take a leap, and I believe that now, with that 3 technique coming in there, whether that's Billings or that's Pickens, I believe you got more help now. This should free up the edge. You should at least give me 8 sacks this season. You at least should give me 8 sacks this season. So you got to show up. Dominique Robinson, hey, bear down, baby. Let's go. For real.
Fair. I love those picks. I'm going first with Kyler Gordon, and specifically because Kyler Gordon is going to go in his more natural position, right? You're bringing in, you're expecting, of course, Jalen Johnson to start on the other side. There's a lot of talk around that Tyreek Stevenson is going to be on the other side of him, and Kyler Gordon is going to be able to play more in the slot and where you need him to play, where he's really been the best at. And so I'm looking at Kyler Gordon. He split that time last year between being out on the outside and on the inside. Him being primarily on the inside now, I think we need him to step up big time. And I think Kyler Gordon, you saw his confidence get built over the course of that season. He got picked on early, much like Braxton Jones did. But by the end of the season, he was a consistent factor for the Chicago Bears. Still not perfect, but he at least started sustaining a consistent level of play. And I think, and you look at, and you've already said it, Jalen Johnson, he doesn't get a lot of interceptions. Kyler Gordon has more big playmaking ability when you talk about that type of thing. He's the one that I'm looking at to get the turnovers and the play and even get some sacks as well, using his speed out there as well. I'm looking at Kyler Gordon. He needs to step up big time on the defensive end for the Chicago Bears this year.
That's a good pick.
That's a great pick.
I love that Kyler Gordon pick.
Yeah, Kyler Gordon got to get it together. You're not going to like this next one, though. Especially you see.
Don't you do that's my
Jack
son.
Sanborn.
No!
Bro. And again, but keep in mind, me picking him here is because I think he has the potential. But much like with everybody else, I'm gonna give him the same thing I gave Khalil Herbert. You got a dog in Noah Sewell behind you that is ready to not only take your position, but when I say that his ability to get to the quarterback, the one thing that we looked at Jack Sanborn is that lack of speed may have affected him a little bit in getting to the quarterback. I also think not having great defensive pressure up front hurt him as that as well. Having that interior defensive line together, him being able to shoot that gap, he's going to have every opportunity. He's coming in as a de facto starter, and we need him to step up. You have now two linebackers out there with you, and TJ Edwards and Tremaine Edmonds that you can bet on. You know what they're going to give you every single day. Jack Sanborn has to step up and be a nice compliment to those guys and help this defense, because we still don't have help at the edge. We don't have the necessary edges that we thought we were going to go out and get this offseason. So because of that, Jack Sanborn being the one that's not the best in coverage. The other two are great in coverage. TJ's great in both, but Jack Sanborn has to step up big time, in my opinion, because I tell you what, Noah Sewell is sitting there and he's ready to go and he's licking his chops. Not to say that regardless, Jack Sanborn is still going to be a part of the rotation, even if he does end up coming off the bench. Best believe that. But I'm just saying that Noah is there and he's ready to go. And Jack Sanborn has to step up his game and show that little bit of promise that we saw last season. He led the NFL in tackles when he was a starter. We need all of that plus more in your second season now that you're coming in as the de facto starter.
Oh, man, as much as I hate to hear it, and you are true. It's true. He definitely got that young kid coming right up behind him. If he don't play well, his ass going to be coming off the bench. It hurt me so bad. That's my son, bro. I just love his hard work. And he just work hard, man. He ain't the fastest. But he got great instincts. And I just think he's gonna be a great player. But he better get on the ball. He better be on his P's and Q's this upcoming season.
He definitely gonna have to be out there. But I definitely think there was some great picks too.
Yeah, absolutely. Anybody that we didn't mention, since we went through offense, went through defense, anybody else where there's offense, defense, special teams at all that you think needs a step it up big time this season coming in?
You did name special teams. You know exactly where Unc going.
Go ahead, C-Dub. Go ahead, C-Dub. Go ahead.
Cairo Santos. Hit the extra points, my guy. That's all we need. Extra points. You know what I'm saying? Hit it. You ain't got to be perfect from the field goal. You know what I'm saying? Kicking regular 3-point field goals. Just give us the free throws. We want the free throws. That's it. I'm gonna give you start from a clean straight, Cairo. Let's go. You see that? I'm a good guy.
I'm a good guy. I'm a good guy. You bogus.
Jackass. But what about you,
Bobby? I'm gonna go on the other side of the defensive line. Travis Gibson. we seen what you did when Khalil Mack was here and you was in a rotation with that, and Khalil Mack was hurt and you filled in perfectly. We put a lot of expectations on you as well. We need you to step up too. I believe you're gonna be next to Dexter. You're gonna be next to Walker. You got help now. I believe the defensive line has improved. Is it gonna be one of the best? That's still to be determined. But now you got help. I believe they have more help. So Travis Gibson, you on the bubble too, bro. You got to be out there. You got to come out here and get some sacks, bro. You got to do better than what you did last season, bro.
Oh, yeah.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm also looking at Justin Jones, man. I think that Justin Jones for me, like you again, if you guys notice, there's a theme between all my picks. You got dogs behind you, and Zach Pickens and Javon Dexter that are both ready to take your spot.
Yes,
Bro.
And
yes.
you like, and that's not to say what he had 3 sacks, I believe, last season. He had 3 sacks the last 2 years, both. Like, I get that, and you know, the year before that was with the Chargers. But you're 26 years old. You're not old at all. But you got to, because you got 2 young people that are coming in, both the ability to play the 3 tech or the 1 tech. And if they, I tell you what, if both of them, if we know that Matt Eberflus and Ryan Poles loves their versatility, if both those players show out in their rookie years and show that ability to both play the 3 tech or the 1 tech, it's not good. The money ain't gonna be here for you, brother. I'm just being real with you. It's not gonna be here.
It's crowded. It's crowded in the middle in them trenches, bro.
You already brought in Billings, so like,
yes.
Listen, and Billings is coming in as a way better position than you are. I'm not really worried about Billings losing the starting position. If any one of those guys lose their starting position, it's about to be Justin Jones, and he got to get his shit together real quick. Real fucking quick.
I agree with that. That's facts. Now, let me get the elephant in the room, because this damn chat going crazy about Darnell Mooney, bro. Look, I got confidence.
Hold on. Let me read the super chat before you go in it. Rail super chat $4.99. Thank you, brother. He says, also Mooney said that they want to see him run again before they give him a contract. So that tells me Ryan Poles was willing to give him a contract. He also chipped in earlier. This is from your episode yesterday. Man, that Mooney take was horrible. You gave him 2 months. That's crazy, coming off an injury, and it's still a mental thing. Go ahead, C-Dub. Take it away.
Now, listen, guys. I got confidence in Darnell Mooney, but I need him to perform to the level that I think he can perform to. I understand about the offensive line last year. I understand about all the shit y'all talk about, bro. But Darnell Mooney has to have a big time game. I need a 100-yard game, a 10 reception game, something. Make a difference. Break a tackle. Darnell Mooney he got splash plays. He make one-hand catches and stuff like that. But make a difference in the score, Darnell Mooney. Make a difference in the game, Darnell Mooney. I know it's in you. It ain't like I don't think he can do it. I need to motivate him to do it, bro. I ain't backing off, though. He's still on the clock for 2 months. For sure. You better get your shit together, bro.
Unc said 2 months.
Listen, Unc ain't never changed his opinion. This is the same dude who, after we played highlights, still said Troy Polamalu wasn't an athlete. But nonetheless, like, y'all got to realize he is not coming off. Dub Bayless don't come off opinions at all, bro. You can have Jesus Christ and Moses reading from the scroll straight from God, like CW wrong, and CW be like, y'all gotta prove it to me.
That's it.
I think what Brandon Jettis fair though. He said the Bears need 2021 Mooney, not 2022 Mooney.
He's in the best position to be 2021 Mooney.
Yeah,
real talk.
No excuses.
He's in this best situation, and I also think we also have to realize too. I understand where you're coming from. I don't necessarily agree, but I understand where you're coming from. But I think that we just didn't pass the ball a lot. Like there were literally games where we passed the ball 17 times in a game for stretches. So it's kind of difficult to get 10 reception games when you're passing the ball 17 times. But he does have to step up, and as a whole, our passing game as a whole has to step up, and thus Darnell Mooney is going to hopefully step up in that time as well.
Yeah, and I'm with you too, because we've seen Darnell Mooney take that step. Well, at least have a good season alongside Allen Robinson with Mitchell Trubisky. Now he gets another good now he got 2 good wide receivers on the outside. He should be able to have a solid season going back into that slot and working, because his route running is very, very good. So we should be able to see it. But I'm with you. He definitely got to be out there and prove it, bro.
Yeah, that's it. Damn, y'all fanned out. Let the players perform, bro. Stop being fanned out like that, bro. They got to put up numbers on the field.
You can't. Hold on. First of all, Jawan, you getting on my nerves. You can definitely be a Bears fan and critique your team, bro. We don't settle for less over here, bro. We don't have to come in. Every player on the Bears is not a good player, bro. Everybody got to get critiqued. We just like we get critiqued on, and we critique ourselves on this podcast. You punk motherfucker. You gonna critique everybody on the damn team. That's the point. He ain't have a great season last year. Was he terrible? No. He was all right. But we seen better. Like Brandon L. Judd said, 2021 was better than 2022. We can critique these players. That's the point of having the conversation. If you're going to get emotional, take your punk ass over to another channel.
Hey, listen, first of all, it's usually me or C-Dub that get petty. We had the first appearance of B Petty Capone in this bitch. That's what we gonna name Bobby when he get like that. B Petty Capone. That's crazy. Hey, listen, when Bobby get on y'all heads, it's a little bit different.
People
Before
be too
we go,
emotional, bro.
I feel you. Before we go, one player that you are the most concerned about having a disappointing season this season before we go to that.
That's a great question. You got one, nephew, before I go?
What's the question? I missed the question. Hey, the TikTok going crazy because I went at Ja Morant too. So.
Oh man, yeah. No, one player that you're most concerned is gonna have a disappointing season this year.
Disappointing?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Khalil Herbert. If that man has, bro, I think they pushed him into the front for everybody to see him. They put him in front of everybody to see him. Now you got competition. There is nobody behind him that I think is not ready to perform. And all the chips, I get Unc what he's saying when he was like, it's no outside pressure, but it could be some internalized pressure for him to perform. David Montgomery is out the way now. Dante Foreman is in. Yes. Roshan Johnson is in.
Yes.
The pressure is right there. If Khalil Herbert, if he don't internalize this, process this, bro, it could be disappointing. But I expect him to go out and perform. I think he's gonna be good because the scheme fits his style of running. But man, it'd be bad if he does not perform. I think it'd be very disappointing.
That's fair. C-Dub, you want to go? You want me to go?
You ain't shit, Drip. I swear to God, you ain't
what
shit.
I do?
You alley-oop this bitch again.
Oh, well, man, pick somebody else other than Darnell Mooney. we know that. Somebody else other than Darnell Mooney. Go in your bag. Get somebody else.
Okay. I'm a chill. Even though I want to. Okay. I'm going to go with Jalen Johnson. Jalen Johnson definitely need to step up. You know, that kid Stevenson is going to be a stud. You know, Kyler Gordon can play on the other side. Now, his best position is in the slot, but I think he could play one of the sidelines as well. It's going to be incumbent on him to have a good season this year. And I don't know. I don't think he played particularly well last season. If anything, he played average last year to me. So that'll be my guy.
All right, fair enough. My pick, I was going to pick Jalen Johnson, but just for the nature of you picking him, I'm going to pick somebody else. I'm going to say DeMarcus Walker. And the only reason I'm going to pick him is because he's it on the edge for us. That's it. If he has a disappointing season, it's looking real ugly out on the edge for the Chicago Bears, bro.
Yes. Yeah,
like real talk. Yes. I love the acquisition of DeMarcus Walker, and I personally think his ability to play inside or at the edge, he has the chance to be one of the most versatile weapons we have on the defensive side of the ball. Period. And if he has for some reason a disappointing season, hey man, it's about to look real. That I mean, unless Zach Pickens and Javon Dexter just have the seasons that we just think that they could possibly have, it could get real ugly on the defensive line for the Bears, and especially on the edge, because while I do think Travis Gibson is going to benefit from having more pressure up the middle, I think Dominique Robinson can as well. Walker's the vet there. Walker's the one that we're coming in and that we're trying to bet on. We need Walker to have a big season. And so anytime we need a player to have a big season, I start worrying if they have a disappointing season, just how ugly it can get. So that makes me a little worried.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bro, that's fair.
Yeah. That's great. And let's not be remiss, because we said this without Justin Fields. Justin Fields got to have a big season. Let's just say
for
that.
sure.
He got to have a tremendous season. He has to have a tremendous season.
Or you got to come out the gate swinging, bro. You got to come out the gate swinging, bro. Yes. And we need win week 1. We can't continue this
especially because it's against goddamn Packers, bro.
And Jordan Love. We don't even know what Jordan Love do.
Come on, Jordan Love. Bro, we ain't even celebrated a win against Green Bay on this channel yet. Wait till we beat Green Bay on this channel.
Oh, bro. Y'all might as well. The post-game show, if we beat Green Bay, I'm not even don't worry about it. About 10 minutes in, I'm drunk. I'll be good the first 10 minutes. About 10 minutes in, I'm drunk. Don't even worry. Don't even worry about it.
And y'all ain't gotta pay for us to take shots. We gonna be just taking shots.
Yeah,
so
we
just be
ain't
ready.
Bears now. We like the fellowship. You don't have to pay us the fellowship. And if they got a problem with it, they can come see me. I don't give a fuck.
Tell them how
about
you
shit.
think.
Because we're the real Bears fans here. You know, the dude who run Bears now, Harrison, already admitted he's not really a Bears fan. They just paying him to do it. So I don't give a fuck what you talking
That's
about.
bad.
Oh, that's bad, Joe. We ain't doing.
You don't never supposed to admit that,
bro.
I
like,
definitely
come
got
on.
a problem with that.
That to me tells me you have no respect for the Bears fan base. And the fact that people rock what you saw, cool. I'm not gonna hate on that. You doing your thing. But best believe Chicago Bears Central is coming for their number one spot. No matter how long it takes us to get to it, we coming for it. And that's all I got to say on that.
Shout out to Drip, bro.
You know me. I don't mix words, bro. And I wish anybody, and I welcome any and all challenges. Y'all can come for me. Only people that we respect in this Bears game is Windy City Breeze, Swifty, and a few others. Bears now can kiss the bottom of my goddamn boot I walked in dog shit with. That's how I feel about that. But that's it, fellas. Anything left before we get up out of
here? Yes. He ain't doing nothing but spitting facts on bro.
Yeah, we rock with Swift though. Swifty always he's good.
Bro, he be working too.
Yeah, listen, Swifty be putting in that work. Oh, and Windy City Productions can't overlook them either.
I rock with them.
Them cinematics that they be dropping, bro. It's next level, bro.
Yes, sir.
Next level. But all right, man. Let's go ahead and get up out of here. Unless there's anything left, Bobby, send us out, brother.
Man, I was just gonna say, y'all make sure y'all have a great Sunday. If you emotional, this ain't the channel for you. We finna go down. We finna drink some hen dog and smoke some chicken. So y'all make sure y'all have a good Sunday. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and just have a great Sunday, man. It's gloomy in South Carolina, but that don't mean to turn up stop. It's bossing. Y'all have a great day.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. You know, these Sunday lives have been lit, but wait till the games actually start. Make sure you guys stay tuned in with us. Hit that subscribe button if you listen on the podcast side. As a matter of fact, this is what I need to say. If everybody on the YouTube side, I need y'all to go over and also hit subscribe on the Apple Podcast, Spotify side, and leave a review there. That's it. Just leave a review there. Even though you listen here, you can't leave reviews on YouTube. Leave a review over on the Apple Podcast, Spotify side. That helps us grow over there. If you listen on the podcast side, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button on YouTube. If you got a Google account, you got a YouTube account. Just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It helps us grow as well there. But that's it, man. Make sure you follow us at Shy Bear Central on every social media platform. You can send us any feedback, questions, comments, concerns, ChicagoBearCentral@gmail.com. Then lastly, you want to leave a text message and our voicemail for our Fridays and now Saturday mailbag episodes as well. Bobby and C-Dub holding it down over there. 773-242-9336. We're the number one spot for everything Chicago Bears related. We out this mug. Peace, y'all.